I got into car photography actually because of a college class that I had that was called publication design. Hi, I'm Chumi. Please call me Chu. And I've been a car photographer for 3 years now, and this is my lovely little car, the Proton Saga. So I drive a Proton Saga. I think it's around 2000, 2003. I'm not so sure of the year, but it used to be my dad's. Now he lets me drive it. It's a manual. My dad kind of short shifted it himself. I'm not so sure how, but I have a lot of fun driving it, and I mainly love it because it's the only manual car in the house. So the paint is overall kind of chipped because my dad did do a repaint on his own, but because of that it doesn't really last too long. And my car's a bit dirty, but oh well. Quickie ring. It's really hard to slam the boot for me, so usually when it's up I just go all the way down when I slam it down. But lately I haven't really been driving my Saga because there's a bit of an overheating issue, and that hasn't been fixed yet, unfortunately. So it's just been on standby for a bit because I do want to do a bit of a resto mod, just clean it up, get some nice paint, clean up the interior and all. But I currently don't exactly have the money for that, so you'll have to wait. I'm sorry, but I love you. So what got me into cars was actually a high school classmate and also my dad, who was into cars. My dad used to race in Sepang a lot. He sometimes would tell me stories about his modded Satya or his Wira with the fuel injectors and all that. So that's something that got me into cars as well. Then my classmate was a very awkward guy and would only really talk when it was about cars. So ended up I did try to get to know him because it was after MCO, so everyone was a bit awkward, right? And eventually I fell into the rabbit hole myself. I watched initially, and that was my real first exposure into cars. So I got into car photography actually because of a college class that I had that was called publication design. So we were doing a bunch of poster designs, and I ended up using car photos for all my assignments, which ended up, I was like, I want to sell these posters eventually, so I can't be using other people's photos because I don't want to get copyrighted and sued, right? So I just bought a camera off Shopee for 1.7k, which is my Canon 2000D, and I just went ahead and had fun with it, and 3 years now, here I am. The types of cars that I do like to shoot are more classics, like 80s, 90s-ish, JDMs, Euros. But yeah, I'm quite open to most cars as long as they're classics, honestly. There's still a lot for me to learn overall, but these cars, they just have a certain charm to them that modern cars don't really have. I'm not saying modern cars aren't good, it's just that the classic charm is just something that I value so much in my heart. So, I mean, it's not anything fancy, nor is it a sports car of any sort, but it's mine, so I love it. And there's a lot of things missing to it, not much mods other than the shifter that my dad did. And if you look into the dash, just look into it, a lot of people keep asking me what happened to your dash, and I just tell them a pun and just say, oh yeah, my dash just dashed away, because I don't know what happened to it. It's been like that ever since I've seen the car. So this has been my social media workhorse so far. If you check out my profile, you'll see a lot of VHS style videos and all, very 90s, 2000s kind of thing. And this has been the workhorse of it all. So yeah, I really love this little camera. Then for my photos, which is my actual work, I use a Sony a7 II paired with a 24 to 240mm. It's good, it's versatile. It's great for track days and all because it's a far range, right? But because of the variable aperture, the f-stop, I struggle a lot in low light conditions, but thank God to modern technology, the noise has been a wonder for my work. So usually I try to shoot a little bit more of a cleaner film style look, so most of my edits have a bit more grain to the more film style, but it's not exactly film as well, because film colors are a little bit hard for me to actually get it right. So I just kind of mix in a bit of a modern but also film look, so it's just clean but still looks like it's back from that time itself. And then usually in my work I try to evoke this sense of belonging, this yearn for cars of the past, because again they have this charm that's just so hard to even replicate in modern cars, because modern cars now are about profitability, production, stuff like that. Older cars were yeah, I want this car to do this, I love this car, I want it to do this, that kind of thing. And there's a lot of love for older classic cars, which I think is really great to just keep it going, car culture from the past and now. So I just try to invoke this sense of love and passion as well for these cars that I shoot. My videography wise, because mostly it's just for social media, reels and all, but recently with the VHS style content, I just try to invoke this sort of oh, memories back in 1997, or like, yeah, like something that's captured from the past. Like imagine just seeing your parents' memories from back then, that sort of thing. Because my parents are quite special people to like me, and likewise to like everyone else's parents to their own, right? So I just kind of want to like see what it was like back in their generation, like the kind of life that they lived as well. So that's the thing I try to capture whenever I'm capturing my video stuff. So some plans for my saga is to do a bit of a wrestle mod-ish. From the start, I do want to give it a nice fresh up repaint, like proper paint this time. It's not gonna like crackle up. And then I also want to fix up the interior, make it like just look kind of fresh, like not new, but just refreshen it up, like throw it back in the 2000s where it came from. And then of course replace that dash piece that's missing. And yeah, I don't think I'll sell this car in the future because I'm a bit too emotionally attached to it now, but you know, things always change in the future, so who knows. But for now, this is just, I just want to keep it stock and clean. Maybe stock might mean a different thing in the future, but this is just my plans, simple plans for now to just keep it going. So where I fit in the car scene, personally, I don't really want to try to fit into a certain group or a certain like style or anything like that. I just want to fit in terms of, yeah, I'm also someone who likes cars. A lot of people mostly come up to me and say like, oh my god, you're so cool, you're like a girl who's like into cars. And technically that's not wrong, but it's also a bit dramatic to be like, oh my god, car girl, car girl, car girl. I had someone literally text me on Instagram being like, oh my god, are you a car girl? And I was like, just treat me like a normal person, you know. I just like cars as much as the next person does. Like, although yes, there is an advantage being a female in the car scene and all, but most of the time in the Malaysian scene itself, I find that people are quite friendly towards me so far. People have been quite accepting. They're quite chill about it all, which I appreciate like the Malaysian car scene for that. Like, I really like the people here in overall, but online otherwise is a bit more different. Some will come up with misogynistic comments, and then like others will just over-glorify the fact that I'm a car girl. Like, I'm just someone who likes cars as much as the next person does. So that's it.